here. The living dead.
Outside lands. Yeah. True words, San Diego, we able to eat at the same table. Yesterday's fable is today's reality. Welcome to what I call the hip-hop academy of cool, calm calamity. True words, hip-hop, no chain, wristwatch, no range, marijuana, cocaine, website domains, anonymous, no name, no face, just brain. Learn to play the fucking game. I'm saying true words, old side lenses, gente, gon' live for the moment. Step out with the homies. It's a takeover, SD makeover, no layover. We already here. True words, gun control, don't patrol no more. I defend my own and everybody I know. Streets stay hot, try me not. Raising this game so everybody move. True words, drug use, El Chapo, old news. But the drugs are still used, malabuse, you lose. It's an epidemic, methamphetamines, grandmama's open it. Whole world smoking things. True words, North County, Oceanside, I'm alive. Hip-hop till I die, write rhymes every night. Cypher's gon' bring the light, lightweight, Miller Lite. Yes, I'm down to fight, bout to soar like a kite.
You could keep them or something. Where they posted.
Yes. Oh my God.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kick It Podcast, brought to you by Kick It Labs. If you haven't done so yet, give a like, share, and subscribe, and a follow. If you haven't seen or caught up any of the episodes, you can also replay any of the episodes. You can catch them on YouTube and check out our most recent posts that we got going on Instagram. Tonight we got Piccolo producing. No Victor tonight, or Luis, or Oside Lens for tonight. So your boy Bruce is gonna go ahead and host the show for tonight, and we do have some special guests going on because we are promoting something tonight. We're promoting the Viva la Raza Festival going on 2025 right here at Baltimore Park in Oceanside, California. And we got Mike and we got Blockas in the building. What up, y'all?
What's happening?
What's up? QO. Buenas tardes.
Yes, sir. Welcome for thank you guys for making the drive and coming and joining with us tonight. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Oh
you for
yeah,
having us.
anytime. You two are both of you are returning guests, but in this case, you guys are coming on to one episode.
Yeah, well, we're a team. We do stuff together for a while.
Yeah.
We have a lot of similar interests and stuff we do. Brought us together, so good people.
Same here. And the festival, the Viva la Raza Fest, Mike's been part of it since the first one. He's been since the first one, and just always been part of it, carnal. So now we're doing it in his backyard to say, so we're up here, man. Just grateful and happy to be working with you guys.
Yeah, everything's coming in full circle. And then I do want to go ahead and get right to it. I know we talked about it a lot because we also did an episode about the Viva la Raza Fest last year. But can you go ahead and give a quick rundown or a brief rundown what this festival is all about?
It's exactly like the first one and the second one. It's just bringing our people together, celebrating our culture, our history, our presence. And, this one's special, not like the other two haven't, but this time we're celebrating at a park that it was, just recently inaugurated, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Recently inaugurated, and it was a community park. And it's a beautiful park. If you guys haven't seen it, that's where the festival will take part in. At beautiful Valderrama Parque, as we're saying, Oside is Aslan. And so we want to showcase the talent in San Diego and have people come out. It's a beautiful park, and it should be there.
Yes, especially after the mural project was just done. As a matter of fact, Mike, you were a big variable in the whole mural projects going down right there in the east side of Oceanside. How did you feel the outcome of the mural project and how it affected the community?
It's a beautiful thing. Like the neighborhood's like it's just blossomed. Like there's always birthday parties on the weekends and people just hanging out. It's not that was not a thing. People weren't at the park.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see people at the park like that. Everyone's supposed to be there. So it's kind of cool to see it like, and just at nighttime when the lights are on and just all the color, it just feels like just good energy. Like, yeah, it's just nice. And then with the event coming, like we're bringing people from all over San Diego, LA, probably Arizona, New Mexico. There's different people coming and they're gonna get to experience the neighborhood. And a lot of the people that we brought to like paint that aren't from the neighborhood, they understood the neighborhood. They read up on the neighborhood. I just didn't want to bring just random people, and they're from similar backgrounds, similar neighborhoods.
Right.
And then so I also let everyone know, hey, I'm bringing someone to paint. And like the last one we did, the homie Thunder, shout out Thunder. He did a cool mural for Arnold and Kevin's family. Their family was wrongfully picked up by ICE, and so we did a cool mural for them. And like everyone came out. They brought some lowriders and just a bunch of the fellas from the neighborhood came out, and like Thunder felt like family. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come back out, get a B&B, and hang out." So he's probably gonna come. I need to invite him to come out for the event. I mean, but it was like we just want people to feel like it's family, like the neighborhood. Like you don't always have to go to Logan or South San Diego or LA to do cool stuff. Like we have our culture here. We're trying to make that a more common thing. Do stuff at the park or in the neighborhood because neighborhood's popping. And we're holding on. We're like one of the last slices in Oceanside that's still Oceanside.
That's true. That's true right there. I see a lot of gentrification going on. Yeah, North County is popping. And then, of course, how did it come to be for Viva La Raza Fest to come to Oceanside? Like, how was that conversation started?
As a matter of fact, that conversation started here. It started here. You asked me when you're going to have one. So it's been in the works. And we were thinking of different places. I remember speaking to Lenz and to yourself about it. But then when the whole Valderrama Park just blew up with all this cultura, it was only fitting to have it there. I think we're going to celebrate San Diego, right? Because people tend to think it's not San Diego, but it is. And the cultura that's here and the people pushing and promoting and protecting the space more than anything and showing this is Oceanside. There is Raza here. We all have a history. We have a place here. And what better place than to do it there at Valderrama Park, right? It's a gorgeous park. If anyone hasn't seen it, this would be a good excuse to come and check out the park, right? We're going to have Ramflas, right, Mike?
Yep. A bunch of lowriders. We got a handball tournament, too.
Handball tournament.
Yeah. Handball tournament.
So we're going to have set up the walls, probably have like an 80-foot wall. We'll have some people painting both sides. Maybe the backside we'll use for community, let the kids paint.
That's right.
Danza Azteca will be there. Food will be there. Artists will be there. Fese is going to be doing his hit song right now, Diego Anthem. And all these other artists will be performing there. But again, it's just showing love and support for the community of San Diego, particularly Oceanside.
That's right. Okay. Hell yeah, a lot of good stuff. What kind of car clubs, if you want to shout them out too, what car clubs would be?
We're just getting on the list, but it's Fuerte. Fuerte's from the neighborhood, so everything runs to Fuerte first.
All right.
That's the team, so we'll be them, and then I'll hit up some of the other local clubs, and then bring some from down south, and we'll be lined up. We have all of San Diego Street like blocked off. The city will have like no parking, so we'll have all the lowriders right there.
That's right. Oh man, so definitely photographers gotta get ready for this one.
Yeah, photographers are coming down, and Danza Cuacoal will be opening the ceremony, blessing of the festival, and just having a good day, a productive day where, everyone complains about all these events not run by Raza. Well, this one's 100%. This is by and for the people there, to the merchants, to everyone selling their stuff. It's there to support each other. We're always complaining that we don't get our due propers. Well, this is the time to come and support. As my carnal says, we make everyone else rich except ourselves. We're the biggest buying power. Well, let's invest in ourselves, in the community, and support Oceanside.
That's right. And it's open to the public.
Yes, it's free. Free event. All brown pride. No one's tripping, right? Everything is all good. Come with that love, and you'll get that love. This is all about celebrating us, by and for us. There's all the events happening, and they don't look like us. We're not welcomed. right? I remember a couple years a paletero got snatched up down here, and that's not happening here at the festival at all.
I like how you put that out there, Black Cousin. That's right. Keeping that shit real.
And we also want to give a shout out to Daviana. I don't want to say upcoming artist because she's already an artist, but if any norteños want to sing alongside of her, DM La Mexicana events or O-Side hit-ups and connect with us. We want singers to come out, all the rappers. You want an opportunity, this is your day. We're here to showcase the talent here and come out and support. This is what it's all about.
That's right. And what's the time looking like for the event? When did it start and when it's supposed to end?
12 to 6 p.m. Usually they go longer, but because of, it gets darker and everything and all kinds of events happening. So
there's plenty of lights.
Okay,
it's
well,
very bright.
okay, so
Yeah,
we
we're
got
good on
that.
lights.
Well, we go home until we go home then, but
Yeah.
it's scheduled 12 to 6, but we're not going. If there's a crowd, we'll keep it there. We'll keep the music going. I mean, a fun day to come and check out and celebrate our culture.
That's right. And this is all going down on Friday?
Saturday,
Okay.
the 25th, right? I think that's the place to be, in my opinion. I know there's some sort of super show happening outside the city, but this is by and for us, right? And it's time to, do that. Connect, network, meet, support, share. That's what Mike and I and La Mexicana is all about.
And then, Mike, with this type of festival coming around to your home base, what do you hope to come out as an outcome for this festival to come and happening over here?
I just want more eyes on the park. On a positive note, I mean, there's been so many people come, different photographers, video shoots. I mean, it's been cool, like to see all this stuff, and it's just kind of just getting started. This is going to be like, because we want to do an annual event to celebrate. How Chicano Park has theirs. We want to do our park day. Have some sort of thing to celebrate the park and the culture, and just keep it going. Like, don't stop the ball. It's rolling. You can't just keep pushing.
That's right.
And also, if I could add there, to inspire other cities, other neighborhoods to do the same, right? It doesn't have to come just to Oceanside or Logan Heights. Make your own and have people come out and check out your culture, your history. So for us, we see this as a networking event of supporting people from outside the city. We've had people, last year's we had people come from Texas, Nuevo Mexico, Colorado, upstate Califas. I mean, everywhere. We were blown away. Like, hey man, I drove like 15 hours to be here. Serio? Yeah, I can't miss it. I went to the first one. When's the third one? And so, just that excitement of having people that are marked that on their calendar to come and just be able to live their culture is beautiful.
That's right. And I remember we were at the soap factory down in San Diego,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when you guys actually had that conversation. And then that's when you guys told me that's happening right there at the park. I was like, oh shit, sick.
Shout out to the Soap Factory though. That's the homies. They're
Yeah.
dope people. Dope venue. That's probably that's my favorite spot in San Diego to catch a concert.
Yeah.
Because they usually have us up on the roof painting, so we just catch the show from up there.
And
Yeah, we can just chill up there, smoke, and then whatever you want to bring in, just. Oh shit, I'm burning this out.
Bro,
That's the VIP section. That's the VIP
But Tiff and
section.
his lovely wife, they always show love to us, and
Yeah.
they always have us, and like much love to them. The Soap Factory's dope. If you haven't been to the Soap Factory,
Yeah,
sure.
it's a great venue. Good firme gente. Shout out to the K Street Familia out there who's always supporting us and everything. And yeah, I mean, it's time to connect. It's time to support each other. It's time to blow up. People take advantage of our culture and become rich, and no, we need to put a stop to that and support our own.
Okay. And then, do you think putting the example and putting on these shows and contributing to the culture like ourselves as rightful representatives for the culture, do you think that would stop from all the how do you say it, all the exploitness going on?
Well, I mean, they know that we're out there.
Right.
And so now they have to make it real, right? And they know, right, because you question these people and they don't know anything, right? We've talked about this before, and just given the time right now, Dia de los Muertos, before you couldn't find anything Dia de los Muertos. Now every little coffee shop, every little boutique, a Dollar Tree has Dia de los Muertos. But they're not coming to our stores, right? They're not coming to our dulcerias, right? They're not coming to buying the bread from our places, right? Who kept that tradition alive, underground, if you will, right? Now that they can make feria off it, then it's everywhere. Respect it. Give us our propers. This is our culture. You want to see something authentic? Come to Valderrama Park on that Saturday.
That's right. Like this is why I like having you on. You be going off sometimes on these episodes.
But it's it's really
it's true shit though.
It's not about it's us as people to call it. I mean, and not in a fighting way. Just hey, what's up? This is our culture. How are you giving back to the community? Right? I know a lot of people didn't grow up, Mexicano, Chicano, or that style, and I get it. But what are you giving back? How are you helping the community? I know my carnales, everything that he's done goes back to the community. Right. This is about being humbleness and not exalting yourself. Do the work, and the people will see that. We want to just connect everybody, right? And then create a safe space where these people are welcomed. There's all these muertos events, and they look at you like, what are you doing here? These are our stuff. Our ancestors kept this alive. And for you to take it from us, chales, we're here to promote it, protect it, and respect it.
That's right. Dang, that's right. That's true shit over there.
I mean, with the park, it's there's other neighborhoods that have reached out. We're kind of like getting the ball going with Vista to do like Raintree Park, hopefully.
Okay.
So I mean, but like I've talked to like the homie from Eden Gardens, Solana Beach. That's a historical neighborhood. They're going through some like gentrification.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I told them, best advice I give everyone that's asked is like, you got to come out of pocket. Hit businesses or like private homes and ask them, hey, can we have your wall? Do a mural or something. And you have to show people that you're serious, and then maybe they'll let you, do some city stuff, get involved with the city, and then see about doing your park. Hold on, to a little bit of slice. Like, cause if you go to Solana Beach, it's like, man, and that neighborhood's like has a lot of history too. It's an old Mexican neighborhood.
Yeah.
And like people don't know about it. They're like, oh, Solana Beach, it's right there by the Del Mar Fair. It's nice. And like they have their neighborhood, and it's cool. And then like a couple other people from down south, they're like, oh, we want to do that too. And I'm down to help everyone. Like for the most part, sometimes there's politics involved and can't help everybody. But
yeah, well, you can't make everybody happy,
Yeah. So, but it's cool to see like it's motivating other areas to like want to hold on to what they got,
as they should.
Because it's kind of being like swept away, and how he said being monetized pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, Eden Gardens is going to have their celebration of Dia de los Muertos this coming Sunday, right? And I would love to see the community of their Eden Gardens put it on themselves. Even how small it might be or big it might be, it's got to be us. It's got to be authentic, right? And as my carnal says, they have a lot of history there. There's this beautiful mural there with all this, like a tree branch. I don't know if you've seen it. And it has all the names of the familias dating back to like the 1800s. But no one knows about that.
Like all the Mexicans that worked at the racetrack, that's where they kind of lived right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, it goes way back. And it's sad to see kind of like just people that are not from there just like treat the people that are from there like trash. Kind of like when I go down Coast Highway and stuff. And
yeah, right.
I feel like I see all these new restaurants and boutiques and stuff, and I drive by and I was like, well, another spot I can't go to. Like they opened that Hill Street Brewery or whatever on Coast Highway, and like I was like, yeah, it's another place I'm not gonna go. And then they brought the dude Brisk, graph writer from LA. He's dope. He's a legend. But I mean, like, get someone local or at least homeboy. I don't know. It's cool. I'm not trying to be a hater, but
no, it's like
get my sticky on.
They got the idea right about what we like over here, but in the direction they went to, they could have.
I would say in like the 5, like I don't know, they're just starting. The city's starting to come around on the graph because it's like the reality is most of the murals that you see, they're done by graffiti writers.
Yep.
But they'll go as an artist name. They're not putting their graffiti name, so people don't know because they're getting paid to do what they love to do.
Yeah.
But it's like people don't realize you can't like pick and choose when you like these people. Like, oh, they do graffiti, like it's their form of art, like the way they express themselves. You can't be mad or hate them then, but then you want to pay them, $10,000 to paint something in your garage or something, and then they're okay. You can't pick and choose. It's a lifestyle, and not everyone gets it.
100% about that.
And as Mike was saying, it's kind of that, to inspire other neighborhoods, to see the culture that's alive, and that it's worth protecting, it's worth saving, right? If you notice, like every decade, we're being questioned of our identity, right? Especially with all the raids going on, right? It seems like we're the ones being attacked, but we've been here since forever, right? And everything's like Mexican culture was just here yesterday, but it precedes the U.S. culture. As I tell it, as you know, as the word on the street is, we didn't come to the U.S., the U.S. came to us, right? And we need to put respect on it, especially us, right? And what about, who cares what they think? It's what we know and how we protect that culture. And that's why these Raza Fest are so important, to inspire other neighborhoods. And what Mike has done to inspire, hopefully Eden Garden gets up and does that in other neighborhoods. Carlsbad is restoring their neighborhood mural. And that's a beautiful thing to see, where community comes together.
That's right. It is important to stay grounded, especially to your roots and where you're coming from, and to celebrate the culture as much as you can, and also contribute, as you said.
Keep it alive.
Because each generation, they got to go ahead and continue it. They got to make sure it keeps going and keeps on being alive, survive, and teach it down to the next generation, which is what you guys are representing and doing, of course, with the Viva La Raza Festival coming on.
Right. I mean, it's kind of, we had this conversation earlier with someone, and they were saying, oh, this is a Latino event. I go, this is a Mexican event. And,
yeah, right.
And then they said, well, why do you call it a Mexican event? And it's a Latino event. I go, when Trump blasted us, it was Mexican. He didn't say Latino.
Facts.
Right? This is our stuff. I have no diss to anyone else. This is our culture. We love it. Lucky to be born Mexican. I'll say it anywhere. This is our culture. We want to share it with everyone. But respect us. You can't cherry pick, as my carnal says. You can't love this culture, not love us, and not want us here. That's it. That's what the Viva la Raza has instilled the younger generation. Hey, it's worth saving. Come out, check out this park, support it. Come out to their next celebration they're gonna have.
And that's the same thing with the kids. The kids like that are at the park, they see these murals and they're inspired to be artists. They want to go do stuff, and like I think next week I'm gonna try to get in with the kids and set up the walls and let them paint. Spray paint. I've been collecting spray paint from work and different people.
Shout out to work right there for hooking that up.
Work be hooking me up, man. Shout out MC Contract, and they've always helped out with what I do, like with buckets of paint. Like they donated probably pallets and pallets of paint, like all the graffiti blocker. Like it's a dope company. Yeah, like shout out MC Contract, and that's the team. A lot of love, but yeah. So hopefully get out there, because the kids see it, and like the last time I did it, the kids would just loved it. They were just going to town, and then like they would draw something, and then the next kids would go up and they'd paint over a little bit, and the kid was like, "Hey, he's going over my stuff," and I was like, "Uh-oh." And I have to like flip the boards over, and so this time I'm gonna put up more walls because there's a lot of kids. And just let them go to town, but like the kids being there, and then get them used to using like different markers or different spray cans, and then we'll have just the next round of artists.
Yeah, and also brings like that sense of camaraderie. Like amongst the youngsters too,
yeah.
Like now they have something to relate to. Now they're getting along with doing this thing, like that whole issue about going over like someone else's drawing. Well, now they're going through that experience and learning how to work together now.
Yeah, forced collaboration.
Right.
And also, as Mike said, is that these kids, when they go to Valderrama Park or Chicano Park, and they see these murals, and it's reflecting them, right? And that's a type of history or education they don't really get on a daily basis at San Diego Unified or on the news, right? And so these kids see themselves in these, they see the grandeur of our culture, right? Temples, history, cars, and what we've done with it, right? We've been able to modify it our way to represent our experience. So it's, as I always say, it's pintura con cultura, and these kids see that and they want to be a part of that. That's why the graph and the muralism is so important for these kids, because it's just another way of educating these kids.
Facts, 100%. And then, Mike, just to throw it out there, how can people hit you up and reach out? Because I know you be setting up walls and,
Yeah, you can hit me up on Instagram, s8e Hitups. We're available for all kinds of stuff. Anything like community-based. If you're the homies or something, like I'm down to help, but, if I don't really know you like that, we can't do everything for free, The homies like, getting paid too. Yeah, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, we got to contribute to make things happen. And then what kind of services would you want to say you provide?
just bringing like live art to the world. I mean, people see stuff and then like finished, but they don't see the whole process or how people, operate and paint. So it's like it's cool. Like a lot of people have always told me, like it's cool seeing people paint live because they never knew how that was up. It'd be like on the freeway or something.
Right.
And like how the hell they do that? And then you see it, in person. You're like, oh shit, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, the whole process of it.
I mean, we've had like 70, 80-year-old people out there playing with spray paint and thought it was the coolest shit. And like, I was like, that's cool. And then there's like little kids and just having fun, just messing around, drawing little hearts or stars or whatever. And it's cool.
Oh yeah, that's right, Mike.
So yeah, I'm a community. Like, if we bring community together and like just support each other. Like nowadays, people are too scared to like support people or show love. Like, it's cool to show love. It's easier to be nice. Like, we don't want to be an asshole and like social media, like everyone's an asshole. You just like you'll see stuff and people are just posting this negative stuff or just talking shit. Like the homies painted something for Bishop Snow. Shout out Bishop Snow. But they painted something for him, and some guy was like, "Oh, that's whack. He didn't even paint it himself." It's like he didn't.
Damn.
Like Bishop, I don't think paints like that. And then it was for Bishop, to show love. Support. Support local people. People don't like supporting like local. All your haters are like right here. Everyone that don't like me is right here in Oceanside. I go to San Diego, fucking VIP treatment. I go to LA, VIP treatment, all love. But right here is like, I mean, I get a lot of love at home for sure, but motherfuckers that don't like me are right here in my backyard. That's pretty cool.
Right? I feel you, Mike. It's like sometimes when me and the guys are going out there, you see a lot more interactions going outside your hometown.
100%.
You usually see normally like in your zone for some reason, because like if we go down in San Diego, it's like the same thing. Like, yo, what up? Like, you guys do this and that. Like, yo, we appreciate that respect and how you guys be supporting. And then go to LA, same thing. Long Beach, same thing. Yeah. So it's been crazy, bro. So I understand that. But hey, bro, you gotta appreciate the haters because they get the word out too.
I love it. Embrace the hate, as I tell people.
Yeah, erase the hate, and they're not doing anything, right? So obviously, you get to see then, as Mike says, people when they pick up that can and they realize how difficult it is to do just even a letter or a star, and then say, "Oh man, these guys are real artists," and which they are, right? Yeah. And so that's all part of that whole culture that we bring, through danza, through poetry, through rapping, through corridos, through our cars, through our bikes, through our food. That's all a skill, right? People think, it's nothing, right? Well, your carnal de lotero, that's people, it's whatever. No, it's like, it's amazing to be able to do that. And to taste that good, forget about it. You try to do that. So that's here, man, just to showcase and love more than anything. Show love. And you're not going to say anything cool, don't say anything at all, right? Keep it to yourself.
Shout out the homie. It's his birthday today, too.
Right, that's what I thought. It's his cumpleaños.
Shout out, big dog. Happy
Hook
birthday.
us up with some elotes, carnal. We'll come catch you.
Yeah. Because I got a lot of people asking me where I get the hat from. Can you go ahead and give a shout out on how they can get in touch with you? Because this is actually Blanca's hat.
They're in the works. They just came out, it was just to people I was meeting and hooked them up. And but yeah, it'll be out there pretty soon. Okay. I'll make those available. It's really to the youth that hit me up, that seen me, and they're like, "Hey, what's up? Can I get one?" And I was like, "Hey, pop the trunk. Here you go." But I'm gonna start doing that. People have been asking for a line. I'm honored with that. It's just me out there doing it, but it's just to support. But yeah, I'll put that out there on my page pretty soon. But if you really want one, DM me and I'll hook you up. It's all good. All love. All carnalismo.
That's right. Hell, even when I'm going to go pump gas in the morning, bro, the cashier was all like, "Yeah, that's a dope ass hat." Oh, thank you. Gracias.
DM the carnal right there.
Yeah, when I pulled up, I didn't even recognize you. I seen the hat and I was like, "Dude, that dude's pretty hot."
It's the hat. It's the hat.
Bro. and then you have other people saying like, "So what does that mean?" The fuck? I just say it's San Diego.
Yeah,
San Diego. That's a simple explanation.
And to put the city on the map, I don't think, and that's kind of why this is so important to do the Raza Fest in San Diego, all over San Diego, right? Is to promote San Diego, show love to it. We don't have to go to LA to do the shows anymore to catch a show this way. Come here. We have plenty of artists just in Oceanside. How many artists do we have? At least over 20, no? Easy. Come out. Come in here, grab the mic, 2-3 minutes, drew a rola, represent your city, your neighborhood, And then recognize all love at the end, right? We're here to make San Diego, put it on the back on the map, and get its respect, its due propers, as we would say, right? And that's what it's all about.
That's right. And then how can people support the Viva La Raza Fest? What
Show
do you guys
up.
ask for?
Show up.
Show up.
Show love to the vendors.
Yes, more than anything, come out there with this love for our gente, and it's so much needed right now because we're getting attacked on all levels, right? On every single level, and come out, show your support. We don't get anything out of it. This is all a labor of love. I mean, if we get a taco plate at the end, that's a lot.
That's a win.
That's a win for us, right?
That is a
Or one elote if that homeboy can hook us up with a discount. But really,
It's not about money.
It's not. It's never been about the money. It's about this necessity to protect what's ours in the right way. We're not trying to keep people away from it, but let them know, hey, we're watching you, right? This is our culture. It's sacred. This is not something that just came out yesterday. This is thousands of years in the making, and we're lucky right now in our point in time to be able to take care of it. And that's what it's all about. Show love to the vendedores. Show love to the danza, to the performers. Man, I always tell people, man, we can make the any rapper here, we can blow them up with like 100 fools just dropped $1 on Spotify. They'd be trending, but we're not thinking that way. So the whole premise of the Raza Fest is showing love, showing support. Let's blow each other up. We're stronger together. We're better together. We have so much history and culture. Everyone makes feria except us. And as my carnal says, we need to start showing love. We have too much hate already from other people to get extra, right?
Yeah, real shit though. Yeah, a lot of energy being spent focusing on the negative when we can go move forward with the positive. I mean, I know, like, especially nowadays, like, we see so much toxicity, so much negativity, and it just all blends into like everyday normal life through like where it fucks with the person's mind, and then they just really try to drive you from the right direction and try to keep all of us down so that we make sure we're not stay connected, we're not like supporting each other, we're not grouped up to where we could actually make impact and be like a fucking great force. It's a trip, dog. The system really isn't for us.
No, so then we got to do our own system where it benefits us, right? That day, my goal for that day would have all these vendors sell out their merch, right? Because that's going to go in their pockets, and then hopefully that feria goes into other pockets like us, and we keep that feria brown, circulating, right? We have Firme Ropa, look, what we're rocking right now, right? It's, I don't know, F-Tillies or whatever. I rock this one right here, right? Because
Logo right here.
yeah, look at that.
Strange, Oceanside, shout out.
Yeah,
Like
right
this one
there.
from Kicking Labs right here.
And that cap, that's fire right there, carnal.
But yeah, your cap, yep,
but you see what I'm saying? We have the skills, we have the talent, we have the wear. We're just not investing in ourselves. Come check out the park. Come check out the work that was put in. Go see that struggle, right? And how beautiful it is to see that handball court, that mural with that basketball court. Man, it is amazing. Every time we go up to Los, we park, we stop by and just look at it and say, damn, that's beautiful. And that's all us, right? Every time someone's feeling down or I just shoot them, check out this mural right here. That's all you. You have so much future ahead of you. Just focus on this. Learn who you are and what you can do with that history to inspire other youth.
Damn, that was deep right there, Black Guy. That's right. You're still holding out in the hat, so.
No, I'll hook people up. All right, I didn't know, but but you never know, right?
Right.
So it was a couple at a time, but I'll make them available.
You know, sometimes I have to be wondering if because Lens has one.
Yeah.
So I have to be wondering if he's wearing one when we're working like one day together and shit. We're like, bro, I hope he doesn't have it. I ain't trying to twin it with this. Shout out to the guy that I love you, Lens.
You know what? Someone shot me. He was performing. He had my hat on, and someone says, "Hey, these vatos." I go, "Yeah, that's the carnal." He's like, "Damn." He's like, "I want one," and I was like, "Oh man." I go, "Yeah, but that's the carnal." I felt honored. And I saw you guys backstage and wearing that. my son was like, "Hey, they're rocking your hat," and I was like, "Yeah, those are the homies." That's what it's for, right? Just to support each other. If I can get that Kick It Lab T-shirt, I'd be rocking it también. But I haven't got one. I don't know.
neither.
Me neither. Yeah.
I can't even get a sticker.
Yeah, I didn't even get a sticker. I'm just throwing. But that's what it's all about.
We gotta be rappers.
Yeah, we gotta be rappers. All right.
I'm gonna work on that tonight.
But shout out to the Kick It Lab crew. You know, you guys are putting
right.
that work. Nothing but respect, man. Every year I've been here, man, 3 years, and you've allowed us to come on your platform, brother. Nothing respects to you guys for doing that. Much love, and again, man, I just can't stress enough. Come out, show up, show love, represent your culture. Come out, enjoy delicious food, hear amazing music by local artists. Check out the Ramflas, right? Check out the murals. Check out the handball court. I don't know if they're going to be betting or anything. I don't know, but I'm just saying, right? There you know.
You never know, man. Someone's going to have to buy the pack.
Yeah.
In the rounds tonight if you lose this one.
Right.
Black guys, where can people follow you at, and also the services that you can offer and provide?
I don't know if I follow any services, but you can get at me at La Mexicana Events.
That's right.
And that's the events where we try to do community events and to support local vendors that are being kind of blackballed from other events happening. That was the whole goal to La Mexicana Events. We're like, you know, when the whole COVID thing came out, everyone was, you know, vending and they're doing all these events, and the Raza that we knew weren't allowed in there. Said, okay, how do we change that? Okay, let's work with the people that we know, and we started opening up spaces, and that's how that came about. It was purely out of love, never out of to be known. We want to be known for the work.
Right.
That's why we never come out, because you'll meet us. If you really want to meet us, you'll find us and do like my carnal Mike, right? Mato was like mysterious for many years, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, but that's how it was. It was just, we're doing the work, come and support. And if you really want to do something, then you start showing up. We'll start showing up to yours. And how do we collab? Like Mike and us, right? 3 years been doing in other events, not just the Raza. We've done other ones. And
his last event, the Placas event, that was badass. That's like some LA stuff. It's never really been done in San Diego. Like, no one really like focuses on, like, they just see gang tagging and they don't understand it. They're like, oh, that's stupid. It's 2025. You're still gang banging. Like, that's cool. You know, you didn't grow up in it. Be grateful. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Not everyone's fortunate enough to be that. You know, sometimes you're a product of your environment, and there's art. There's an art form to that, and that's the original graffiti. You know, gang graffiti was here before, you know, street graffiti. So like, people don't understand that, and there's just so many different, you know, styles of letters, and it's like, it's not really appreciated as much as it should. And he put on this show that everyone was involved with, and that was badass.
It was just to show there's even culture in that. And it predates East Coast graffiti by at least, I'm going to be generous, 30 years.
To be generous.
Yeah, I would say it's older than that, you know. But there's rules, there's codes, and we need to show that. And the right way. It was an honor for me to be working with different barrios, coming together. Shout out to all the carnales that participated, all the people. We had people come out from Texas, Nevada, Arizona, upstate, just because they had, man, we hadn't seen something dedicated to this. But my carnal came through as always, you know, with the walls, with the paint, with other people to do their pieces. He came out, and it was the first time he had your pictures up, right?
Yeah, like, I've taken pictures for like a long time, and I've never like printed some up and put them up. And then when I did it, I was like, damn, I take pretty good pictures. And then it's like, my stuff's like, the pictures I took, it's like, not a lot of people take those type of pictures or do, like,
or can,
you know. So it's like, it was kind of cool to see. And then like the homies that I posted, they were all excited, and they all want copies. And then like people from their neighborhoods too were like, oh, let me get some of those. And so I got to get printing on those. I've been slacking. But there's a lot of people out there that appreciate that stuff, even though some people might find it dumb or whatever. They stay on the internet. They won't say it to people's face, but
definitely not.
It's a rich culture, and if you don't understand it, like even with the whole park thing, there would be buildings that would be tagged up in the neighborhood, and they'd come to me because, I don't know, I think the city and the police think I'm in control of the graffiti in the city or
They
whatever.
just know that one guy, and you're like,
Yeah, so like,
you know,
and it's like, I don't know anything. I'm on Instagram. It's not even real.
you know?
And then
It's a bot.
yeah, so they would tag on the walls, and these people would come out to the park, because like sometimes I felt like when we're out there working at the park while it's being painted, I felt like, you know, the gentrifiers would like walk through the park like they were at a zoo, like they were just watching us because we'd have our shirts off and we'd be working or painting, and I felt like they just like walked through and just like looked at us like it was feeding time or something, or
Damn.
but it was like, and I would talk with them because everyone that walked through the park I would jam up and like talk to them, let me, you know, check their temperature, see what if they're good or bad, or
Yeah, to see what time they're on.
and then they would ask me about like the graffiti on the walls or the fences, and I'd be like, hey, that's the culture. I was like, just because you bought a house in here last year, that's not going to change what's been going on here for generations and generations. Like, we go back to before the 5 freeway, and stuff's been going on for, it's not going to change. You know, you moved into something that's this is part of the culture. It's just the writing, when they say the writing's on the wall, that's what that means.
Literally, I mean, the real estate agent didn't tell you this, but this comes from this.
That's why your house was a little bit cheaper than being next to the beach.
Right.
You're close to the beach, but, you know, stuff happens.
Right.
Just because they don't report it on the news or something, you know, stuff happens.
Just because it's not shown on social media or like on any platforms, it's not like it's not there. You know? Like you know.
And especially with the city of Oceanside, they want to sweep everything under the rug. You know, we're the perfect city. You know, like the homeless. I see a lot with the like the homeless. They hire these security company to like just push them away from the beach, and they go to another area, and then just push them again. And they just keep like just moving them around, and it's like they're not doing anything, and just all the. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happens that is the city don't want people to know about because they're trying to sell all these hotels and justify building all these new houses and it's like, where's all this money coming from? Like, I don't know no one buying none of these places, so it's like it's just a bunch of people not from here and they want to come and try to change the culture, you know. And it's like, I don't know. I'm just doing my little part, you know, maybe motivate someone else to do their part. And the more people that are doing it, you know, we can hang on.
And Mike, this is actually like the first conversation we'd be having after like the mural project's been done. I mean, what's the one lesson or the one value that you learned after working with all different types of people on the mural project? What advice would you give?
I would say make sure you have a solid team. You can't let everyone into your circle. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely want to have someone from the same background. Like working with him, like I know I can trust him. You know, it's going both ways. I'll be down there, he'll be up here, like, whatever. But, like, they're just, you know, you can't work with everybody.
Like I said, you can't make everybody happy.
Right? No, you can't please everyone. There's always someone that's not going to be happy or didn't work out for them. And, yeah, you just stay positive and...
Just do you.
Horse blinders.
Shit.
and, you know, adding to what Mike said about, you know, the new people moving into the neighborhood, that's the beauty of this Raza Fest happening at Valderrama Parque, because you're going to be surprised if you didn't know. Expect more of these to happen here.
Yeah.
And to let them know there is a Mexican culture here and it is thriving and it is alive and no one's embarrassed to be Mexican. And you'll be able to see that on the walls, right, with the murals.
Even last year, there was a family, they're on Instagram, and they traveled. Hey, Spec, where were they from? Germany? Yeah. The family was from Germany. They had a motorhome that Spec and Penguin painted.
That's right.
And then in the process, one of the neighbors from across the street, he came over and they started talking and they were speaking in German. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. And it's like the park brought all these people, you know, right there to all meet and do all this cool stuff. And now their motorhome that they painted at the park has just been traveling, you know, all over the world.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
and it's painted right there at the park, handball court.
You're right there. You're part of the journey.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I still follow them on Instagram, and they'd be like Canada, Mexico. They just be driving all over.
Traveling mural, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think I saw that one over there in this Walmart right here in this freeway and shit. I was looking at it too. I was like, oh shit. And someone did tell me too. It was like, yeah, they travel all around. Now that you brought that up, I'm like, oh shit, now I remember.
Might be them.
And then we do got some comments right here from YouTube. Shout out to Valeria Duran. She's been one of our long-time viewers, one of our longest fans. We appreciate you, dog. We do, big time. And Valeria saying I should fly out. Y'all should have a costume contest or a pumpkin contest. I don't know, maybe next time around. For Halloween, I'm painting myself green. Gonna be Elphaba. Made my own broom with branches. Okay. Is it only hats? I'll get a shirt. You hear that, Blackus?
Okay, yeah. DM, and we'll make that happen.
That's right. And then she says I'll rep it out here in South Bend.
Okay, Simon que sí.
Indiana.
Yeah. Just send that out there, and we'll take care of you. We'll take care of you. And again, and if she could come out, she could support these vendors that are gonna have a lot of merch, a lot of clothing, a lot of good. There's gonna be cafe,
Jewelry,
right?
arts,
Coffee. There's gonna be merch. There's gonna be jewelry. There's gonna be
flowers.
Yes, the homie's gonna bring flowers. Tamales, I heard. Those are the bomb. You can't miss out. Those tamales like sell out, like with the quickness. But if anything, just come out and support. If she flies out there, I'll hook you up with the tea and a cap. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Damn.
And if they sell out of food, you can always hit the 2 taco shops in the neighborhood.
Contribute?
The best 2 taco shops in Oceanside.
You could.
Don't get it twisted. I see everyone out there talking about their taco shops the best, and it's not. 2 best taco shops are right there in the east side, Oceanside.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Period.
No disrespect to the valley or the mid or south Oceanside, but y'all tripping. It's in the east side. The best food.
The vendors, one of them just texted and they said they're going to be giving out candy too for the kids that want to come out and trick or treat.
Oh, that's right.
So all the vendors will have them some dulces. So come through. Dress up as your favorite calaca or Dia de los Muertos theme, and we'll take care of you, right? The raffle. Carnal, let us know about that.
We're going to do, so a good friend of mine recently came out that he has stage 4 cancer, Jose. He's one of the lead artists from the neighborhood. He's a very important person. Like his wall brought like generations and generations of people like on one wall.
Beautiful.
And he also did the pillars. Like he's an amazing artist and like even a better person. So we're going to be doing a raffle to raise money for him. Shoot him some money, help him out. He's going through some stuff with his health, and so we're going to have different people donate stuff so we can have a cool raffle. Raise a lot of money for him because he needs some help right now, and he's got a lot of love. He could tell when good people like stuff happens. Like a lot of people step up, and a lot of people stepped up for Jose. He's a pretty cool guy.
That's right.
So come out there, and then we'll have a donation box too if you don't want to do the raffle and just throw something in, for them. Like that'd be appreciated.
People can also DM you too as well. If they can't make it on the day of, they can go ahead and meet you guys up to donate as well.
Well, he has a GoFundMe, or even if you want to, I can give him cash or whatever how you want to. They want to do it, but yeah, he has a GoFundMe.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all 3 things, all kinds of things happening. First of all, to raise feria for the carnal, right? To show love to, just our culture. There's also going to be bike rafflings going on, right? Yeah. So Juca, the carnal, carnal, I see you. Gracias for everything. He's going to be donating some bikes. We're going to raffle them. They're completely free. I think if you buy something from one of the vendors, you'll throw it in there. You get called up, and then the only thing is that you got to go down to San Diego to pick up the bike. But he has like thousands of bikes, and you just pick the one you want.
I think that's a sweet ass deal just for a quick ride. Shit.
But he's been helping us out, and it's all to get the kids on the streets again, right?
Be outside playing.
Yeah, right. That's the whole point, to come out and celebrate that. Be out. Don't hide your screen for a couple of hours. Go meet people, shake hands, take pictures, old school stilo.
Right. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy life. I mean, that's a good thing too, because right here, Oceanside, there's a big bike scene. Tuesdays, the bike rides right here all along Coast Highway, on the beach.
It's a bike-friendly city. They got the signs everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you could drive in the middle of the street on your bike. Cars have to respect it because it's definitely a bike town.
It's a whole fucking mob too.
It's just so many people now are fucking lazy. They just use the e-bikes or whatever. No one's pedaling.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, you saw they started enforcing on the e-bikes now and shit? Because so many people complain and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just takes a handful of people to mess it up for everybody. Yeah. I mean, when they're used properly, like I knew a guy, the homie from work, he didn't have his license. He just got out, and he would ride from Vista. He would take the trail, and he would go to the yard, fucking on his e-bike until he got his stuff in order and got his car going.
That's right.
So, I mean, when it's used properly, it's cool. But then you just got some knuckleheads out there doing wheelies in the middle of the freeway and ruin it for people.
That's right. I mean, I was smoking a blunt right here by the skate park off the 76. There was like a group of kids and shit screaming, and one of them little fuckers just flipped me off. I was like, oh man, the fuck's that little fool's parents? They're fucking wilding out here. There ain't no houses close by around around here.
Yeah.
Shit, man, I feel it.
They need more fathers in the kids' lives nowadays.
They need some. They need an ass whooping, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, grateful for those checks. Yeah, as a kid, yeah,
It's just
definitely.
different times.
It is different times, man. I
But
mean,
respect should never die.
Nah, never.
But
Shit. That's why this whole festival is going down.
yeah,
Exactly. We talk about the respect, but we need to give it to ourselves and learn that. And again, I can't stress enough to come out, see our culture. You don't have to see it on these videos, right? I've been blessed to travel all over the world, and the first thing they ask me is Cali like that? Are there cars? Are there murals? Yeah, there is, and we have that, and sometimes we take it for granted, right? And it's not easy to throw these things. It's not. It's a labor.
stressful. You come out
To
of
say,
pocket.
yeah, to say the least, yeah. And so, and
But
again,
the,
it's
the love and like the love you get from people thanking you and stuff. That's like you can't put a value on that. Like, that means a lot. Like the mural we did, I just seen the homie, his parents that we did it for is right there by his place. Like we were talking the other day, and he's like, oh, his parents, because they're in Mexico. He's like, oh, they said when they come back, they would want to thank you in person, and it means a lot, and a little emotional, and it's like that's the type of stuff. It's like you can't put a price on that. Like people appreciating what you're doing or showing love. Like
The recognition and
Yeah.
those moments that you share, like with people, because you gave them an experience that
Mhm.
they'll never forget. They're going to go ahead
Exactly.
and talk about this for generations. That's you helping the culture move on to the next
Yeah.
one.
and then even the vendors, they'll just they start off at these little small events and then go to bigger events, and then like I remember what is it, Menchie's Fish Tacos. When I did like one of my first events, they came out and they're really small, and now they have I think like a brick and mortar and like trucks and like
They
Beautiful.
upgraded.
yeah, they're doing good. And I'm not even a seafood person, but when I had their tacos, they were good. Like the shrimp tacos, I was like,
That's right.
it was cool. Like just the networking part, and just
And also, that's also another part too, like supporting, giving them a platform, giving them the space to go ahead and conduct their business and expand the network.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is another
That's
factor in this festival.
that's what that is to showcase local talent, whether that be food, wares, or up and coming artists. This is your time to come out and perform, right? And show and put it down for the city, for your culture, for your people, for your neighborhood, for San Diego, right? I think that's the point for the Raza Fest.
That's right. That's right. And then once again, let's go ahead and give a rundown. What's the date, the time, and what people should expect. Not the whole explanation of it, just a quick rundown what to expect, just so that we can get a quick promo on this.
October 25th from 12 to 6 officially, but it can go on way until whenever, as we say, until the ghetto bird shows up. But just our culture, our people, that it's alive, and to inspire the younger youth not to be embarrassed to be Mexican or to say the M word, right? We are who we are, and be proud of it and protect it, and it's sacred. How do we, as our duty, our responsibility as carnales, to transmit that to the kids, to they can continue that when they're our age? Brown pride, brown love.
That's right. That's right. And any special last shout outs from you guys?
man, just
He knows everybody, man. I'm just.
I mean,
I'm
if I start shouting everyone out, I'll be here all night.
Huh.
But, like, I mean, I
It'll
guess
be a Johnny
Sticky
Cash.
and Spec, they pulled up with me with Chico. But I mean,
Chico.
shout out to Team 760, Team 760.
That's right.
760 Supplies. That's the team. Salt and Pepper. They've been there since the jump. Placas and all my Logan family, like down south, they show. That's like my second home. Like I said, I'll be here all night just shouting out. But you know who you are. Like everyone that's always supported me, showed love. Like just came out to events. Like the artists and stuff. Like I'm nothing without like the artists. Like they do what they do. Like makes me or allows me to do what I do. We're like a team. I'm in the back. I want my team to be fucking. My team is badass. Like all my homies are sick. Like I just want to be in the back and just push them and like put them on a platform. Anyone that's rolling with us, even LA homies or South San Diego homies, put them on a platform. Like give them a platform. Most of these people don't have that platform, or they don't get recognition, or people don't know. You know, they might see a mural pop up one day and they're like, "Who did that?" And it'd be the same person that's out on the freeway the next night, you know, bombing the freeway. And it's just,
Yeah, the artists, man. Shout out to these artists that always just put it down for the city. You know, I can't say I just being in that mix, right, carnal?
yeah,
Just being in that mix and I'll just take it back to that Placa show that we did. We had some of the heavy hitters when it comes to placazos. Not all of them, but they were there. Cass, Salsa, my homeboy. I don't know if I should say his name, but you know, Penguin, yes,
my brother. Shout out Penguin.
Slaughter, right? My homeboy Junko. All these people from out there, people from Cedro, but yeah, just being out there and in that mix is my reward.
Then we got another comment
From
for-
Imperial to my carnal Tony, my carnal Ricardo, for always just having my back.
This one's funny. This one from one of the homeboys. Is that I remember when this podcast was cool. Goggles. This shit's feeding him now, homie.
Te digo, carnal, all good. I'll be all good.
Oh, that's one of the homies. We gotta be clowning.
I was like, all right.
Shout out to Hell March.
Órale,
That's cool.
órale.
I'm old. I don't need to be cool. My dog thinks I'm cool.
Yes.
Right. Shit. Well, it's been a dope ass episode, y'all.
Gracias.
And remember, y'all, pull up for this event, Viva La Raza Festival, going down Oceanside, Valderrama Park, going down on Saturday, on the 25th, all the way from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's a whole ass block party, I'm telling you. And once again, we appreciate you. We appreciate Mike. We appreciate Blockers for coming through. We appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Oh,
Gracias
yeah,
to
bro.
the carnales. Oside is Aslan. Come check out the parque on the 25th. Pura raza, puro brown pride.
That's right. Any last words, Mike?
Man, I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. We got a date outside, the
Oh, yeah.
couple blunts out back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. With that being said, though, yo, don't forget, y'all. October 25th, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Maybe ish on 6 p.m. might go over. But until then, we appreciate everyone that tapped in for tonight. Make sure you go ahead and follow the guys right here. Go ahead and replay as much as you can. Show it to your homeboy, show it to your homegirl, show it to your Evita, and show it to your coworkers. Just get the word out there. Until then, catch us around next time. Yo, thank you for sitting with us. Thank you for talking up with us. Thank you for kicking it.
That was for Sticky.